Hello everyone, welcome to this 2024 Casual Boots Tournament race between Jeddoman and Doomtap. I'm Rob J. Beasley. I'm joined on a commentary today by Blue Link, and yeah, this is a rematch of yesterday. These two played their first game last night. Doomtap was the victor in a very quick seed, but it was a pretty close one. We'll see if it can be close again. Okay, here we are underway. What's first chest got for us? Just a heart piece there. Saw a little chest turn from Jeddoman, so the swag has already started. Yeah, the first test this seed is going to come up pretty soon when Doomtap has to try to remember to check Secret Passage. He inadvertently skipped it yesterday. No, it's not a rematch due to a tie. We're in the group stage of the tournament right now. Most of the groups are groups of 4 runners, and they will all race each other twice during the course of the groups. So this is just the second race between these two. It looks like Doomtap did remember the chest this time, and the 2 runners entering Hyrule Castle almost exactly in sync here. Oh, we have a nice early fire rod, and the runners are punished for not grabbing any magic next to the secret passage chest.
That would be really convenient to have, especially for the ball and chain guard.
Yeah, exactly. Just enough for 1 fire rod shot would be a decent time save there. Doomtap getting kind of hassled by the guards there. Both runners going for the 8/ ball and chain fight, and getting it quite nicely. Doomtap especially got the kill right in front of the doorway.
Well, as is probably going to be the case for most of this tournament, there's nothing terribly exciting going on right now, except for the 1 rupee lead that Jeddoman has.
Yeah, for sure. You don't expect too much to be happening during the escape sequence. Like, between 2 good runners, you're going to only find a handful of seconds between the 2 of them, usually coming out of the castle into the sanctuary.
We do have some questions in chat about the format of this tournament. So right now we're in the group stage. Most groups have 4 runners in them. There are 3 groups that have 3. Every runner will play 6 races in the group stage, 2 against each opponent. Except for the groups of 3, they play 3 against each. And then the top 2 runners in each group will advance to the bracket stage after this 4 weeks of the group stage.
Yeah, we had, I think it's 125 runners in the end.
Yeah, that's a impressive number.
Yeah, for sure. This tournament usually gets a pretty good turnout because it's a pretty fast mode, so you know, you don't have to dedicate tons of time to getting your races in.
We did find the map, so there's one more item here in Sanctuary.
Well, you didn't quite catch Doomtap's final time coming out of escape there, but it looks like it was pretty close to a 5 flat. So very good. And, yeah, Jeddo not far behind and gonna save and quit straight after Sanctuary.
I think I saw 3 crystals there in the light world.
Yeah, 3 crystals, including a red at Desert, which I think was exactly the same setup as yesterday's race.
Suspicious. Oh, look, there's our fake boots, locked behind the boots in Bonk Rocks. For those of you who are not familiar, the actual boots are replaced by that green 20 rupees, and they end up in the pool somewhere.
So just 20 rupees on Agahnim today, so hopefully that's not required. Yeah, there's Jeddo's map check as well.
Ooh, nice hook shot in the woods.
Okay, Jeddo needs to be a little bit careful here.
Oh, yikes. Okay, he's fine.
Looks like he's still going to carry on to Ice Rod Cave here, so it has to be a little bit brave here. There's the enemies on the overworld definitely hit kind of hard, especially the crabs. So doing this at 1 heart isn't free.
Yeah, those crabs can be a bit of a nasty surprise, dealing 2 whole hearts of damage. Doomtap getting a nice chunk of change in Blind's house.
Okay, so there's a bottle in Ice Rod Cave, which is kind of one of the things you're hoping for when you delay Kakariko.
Okay, that's a very nice bow, and I mean, we all appreciate a good bug net.
Yeah, that bow's a real nice find though. Just like, the only thing I ever want in casual boots is the ability to beat dungeons, and we already have the ability to beat Eastern Palace now.
Bottle Vendor also had our Ice Rod.
Okay, that one didn't show up at all yesterday, so we've got some new progression here.
Yeah, there's still a decent chance of Turtle Rock being a pendant.
Oh, it looks like there was a bottle somewhere else in Kakariko as well, so Jeddo not being rewarded for the delay. Also means that Doomtap has the 500 rupees required for Zora before going to the area, so So it's kind of similar to early in yesterday's seed, where like Jeddo's route just got punished ever so slightly. Like I think they were all defensible plays. It wasn't like he was making the wrong decisions. It just happened to work out that the sequencing worked out slightly better for Doomtap.
And Jeddoman having that bow is going to go ahead.
So Eastern Big Key showing up immediately, so it's not vanilla, so we're not lamp locked here. So beating Eastern will be in logic as soon as the flippers show up. Or the other bow, I guess.
Yeah, those are good points to keep track of, even if, we're not going to be constrained by logic. Okay, so that's our third bottle already. Very nice.
Looks like Jeddo's gambling the back here, or did we already find both items? I actually didn't see what was at Compass chest.
I missed that too, but we've seen the big key and compass so far, so the map is still at large, I think.
Oh yeah, there are 3 items anyway, aren't there, in Eastern Palace, so yeah, I guess it's a 50-50 gamble here.
Yes, chat telling us that there was a red ruby in compass chest, so that sounds about right to me. Nice almost kill for Jeddoman, and he's going to pick up crystal number 1 just shy of the 13-minute mark.
Alright, and yeah, just as that was happening, Doomtap has also found the bow, so I expect to see him at Eastern Palace pretty soon. But he can also buy Zora while he's here, so if this is progression, it could be pretty big for Doomtap. He must be kind of running low on checks now as well, between the 2 runs.
That is a good point. And Zora's just a major scam today. Jeddoman about to pick up his boots-locked placeholder boots. And Doomtap taking that shiny new bow right to Eastern.
The two runners are just kind of following each other's footsteps right now. Trying to think what actually is left for logical progression. Does it have to be Agahni's cave at this point?
I think so. We can't go up the mountain for a couple of reasons. Oh, so there's that bottle that Doomtap found earlier in Blind's basement.
Oh, looks like Jeddo aggressively placed the bomb as far left as possible and just missed blowing up the thing. Had to do it again.
Yeah, missing a stationary wall is not something to be proud of.
Sometimes you try and optimize a room a little too hard. My guess is that Doomtap is not going to take the 50-50 gamble on the boss here in Eastern, just because he has fewer checks left than Jeddo. So if it was like, you know, if the progression was to be in the big key chest, it's pretty bad to leave it behind here.
That is a good point, and it looks like you're right. So this extra loop will cost Doomtap a little bit of time, but nothing catastrophic. And on a similar note to what you were saying, I was gonna say I wonder if Jeddoman will just check race game blind, but he's not. Oh, we have the cape. We can go to Aga.
We have the cape. We have no lamp, so this is not the logical path.
Yes, that's right. Right, because the rooms... Okay, there are some rooms that are dark that don't have torches in them, so the fire rod is not sufficient to put them in logic. But chat with a good point. If Agahni's Cave is the last check, it can't have both items we need for Dark World access, so Aga is still going to be required.
Well, it could have the flute to get us up the mountain.
You know, that's also a very good point.
So, like, it's a pretty big gamble. It looks like Doomtap is doing the same thing, so what do I know?
Very interesting. We'll have to ask them about their thoughts on making this decision after the race.
Like, I'd like this play a lot more if we had the Moon Pearl. Like, if we were just missing Hammer and Gloves but had the Pearl and we could do things in the Dark World when we got there, then fine, but...
Well, while our runners are blitzing their way up this tower, we should give a shout out to our tracker Fishing Boo, I've had the pleasure of working with him a few times during the Randomizer tournament, which was a couple months ago.
Alright, looks like Jeddo's successfully navigated the dark rooms there. The Aga Tower dark rooms are not too bad with the fire rod, and are pretty miserable without it.
No boomerang means we have to go into the cage to get that key.
Yeah, I think Jeddo tried to hook it, but was just stood a little bit too far behind the block at the top of the screen, so missed the chance. You have to hook it as it's falling. Once it's landed, you can't you can't get it anymore.
You know, there are so many little details in optimizing this game. It's really quite impressive that, you know, the runners are just doing this so effortlessly.
Doomtap's having a little bit of difficulty in one of the dark rooms. Unfortunately, like Doomtap coming here straight from Eastern means that he's low on arrows. Like used them pretty early on and now doesn't have any left. I'm not sure exactly which room he's in even right now.
Unfortunately, he's also out of magic for another fire rod shot. Doomtap using one of the 2 red potions available to avoid dying here.
Yep, big fan of the not dying strategy. Doomtap's doing a bit of, there we go, hookshotting, trying to like normalize his position in the dark room here. Trying to get some bearings. I assume we're in the like the pit room right now.
Yep, I love that you can see the guards, I guess it's sweat droplets as he falls into the pit, or whatever. Alright, what do we have on Graveyard Ledge here?
Those are some bombs.
Oh, goodness. Wow. Now, it's still possible, like you said, that we could get the flute here to go up the mountain, and we could find the Moon Pearl, which would still mean Aga was required.
Yeah, but I think this check can't be the Pearl now, though, right? Because Aga still wasn't in logic. Like, we'd just be out of checks at that point, logically.
Correct.
So I think this might actually just have to be the flute now. Or like another one-off, like the powder, or the mushroom or something.
Well, I'm quivering with excitement.
Oh, I guess if it's the hammer, it unlocks the magic bat check. There's a few things it can be, actually. But I think the flute is the most likely, because that unlocks lots of things instead of just one thing.
It's the flute! So with a number of checks available now, we still don't know if Aga was required, but we'll find out soon, hopefully.
Yeah, true. It certainly still could be required. Oh, Doomtap going for the hook speed and missing it first try, so it doesn't get close to the torch.
And I think I forgot to count the blue balls on the first fight, so at least we'll get a chance to do that this time.
Oh yeah, I was watching Doomtap struggle in the dark rooms while Jeddo was fighting Agahnim, and those dark room struggles have actually given Jeddo a pretty decent lead at the moment. Although I'm sure from Jeddo's point of view, he'll feel behind having just done Aga Tower for no reason, but you know, doesn't yet know that Doomtap has done the same thing.
Alright, Jeddoman heading across to East Death Mountain. Trying to. And it looks like that was...
blue balls?
It looked like it was 2 blue balls.
Okay, there were a couple. I was... Like, I knew we didn't get the extra lightning cycle, so it had to be 2 or less. Doomtap's also about to get the bad news.
Yep, that moment can never feel good, the sinking uh-oh. Well, that's a glove.
That is a glove. You're gonna need a little more than that, though.
So we still have Spiral Cave, and without the hammer we can't go to Hera.
That glove does put Zora into logic, which Doomtap has done and Jeddo has not. So Jeddo might be a little bit scared of that right now, though we know it's nothing. Hating of Samaria up on the floating island there. That one's a little ways away.
It's a mirror. Okay, that gets us up to Hera.
What does? Alright, so we've been following breadcrumbs for a bit, but at least now we have another dungeon to get our teeth into.
Okay, there's the big key. We're just gonna Hera pod because it's faster. Now, is the small key gonna show up? Yes, it does.
Alright, still a chance of... No, never mind. I was going to say still a chance of map in basement, but that ship has now sailed. Answer the chat question there. No, Moonpearl cannot be in Super Bunny Cave. Super Bunny is not in logic in Glitchless. It's allowed, and you know you can do Super Bunny without the Moonpearl, but it can never have the Moonpearl.
I always enjoy seeing a good old-fashioned fighter sword Moldorm.
Yeah, for sure. This is just like the NMG Moldon fight. Like the boots and the fighter sword is the standard package there.
Nicely done. There's our Moonpearl.
All right, that's interesting because it means that. So we're still missing pieces for Dark World, but I mean, we could, now that they've beaten Agahnim, they could just go to the Dark World and do stuff in it.
Yeah, this is really interesting because it looks like Aga. I mean, probably likely Aga is required, but we still don't have the lamp to put Aga in logic.
Yeah, so like it's now a case of like lamp or a hammer or the mitts to be our Dark World. Obviously, you know, you kind of are hoping that it's lamp at this point because you know, just going to the Dark World now without doing other stuff is suggesting that you're you know, you're hoping you're skipping lamp and not skipping the hammer or the mitts.
So, if the lamp turns up somewhere else, how highly would you prioritize running back to Hera basement?
I think I would do it immediately. We just know at that point that it has to have one of those things. I think I'm pretty sure that's the only check left in logic at this point.
I'm trying to think, did that glove unlock anything else other than Zora? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
You know, it's kind of rare for logic to be giving us this much stuff to think about.
So we're getting our Pika Dark World map from Doomtap there.
A vanilla number 2 crystal, and that Cane of Samaria is going to be required for Meyer and TR. Oh, well, we're not going to get a mirror shield this seed. I'm so disappointed. And Doomtap is on his way to fight Moldorm now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Doomtap goes back in for the basement.
I'm trying to think about how like the conditional probabilities would work here, because there's one lamp, which is the thing you hope it's not, or hope it
Well,
is.
I mean,
Sorry.
you hope it's the lamp if you skip it, and you hope it's not the lamp if you do it.
Right. And there's 2 or more things you're hoping would be there if you went there. I'm really curious. What is Doomtap gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would do it in this situation, but I can understand this. I assume the skip is because they've already, like, you know, Jeddo skipped it because he's already done Agahnim and is just, like, hard playing that. Looks like Doomtap is also leaving. Might be regretting it now.
Yeah, something I learned the hard... You don't get to go back to where you called the bird from. Jeddoman getting some good fire rod shots in there on Mothula. Okay, he has to be getting close now. Nicely done. And crystal number 3.
missed what Jeddo found in the bridge chest there in Skull. Mirror
That
out
was
so
the big
quickly.
key.
Okay.
So one more item still available.
So we have a brief handshake there as Doomtap entering the middle of Skullwoods as Jeddo is leaving it.
Did Jeddo accidentally mirror there?
It looks like it, given he went back the same way afterwards. Going for the hopper here. Okay. That was enough attempts.
Okay, well, that's shield number 3.
So Doomtap was attempting to capture a fairy there and didn't quite get the powder off in time, got bunny beamed instead. Oh no, Doomtap getting bumped into the Wallmaster as well.
Oh, that's rude. Okay, Jeddoman into Thieves Town. Pendant Thieves. Nice French vanilla mitts.
Okay, I mean that's one of the danger items from Hera Basement crossed off now. So yeah, just hoping to find the hammer and not the lamp now.
Alright, 2 items in the back, but that's good enough for Jeddoman.
Yeah, leaving the back behind here is definitely kind of fine now that you found Mitts. It's no longer a really slow trip around the Dark World to get back here if you have to. You can just flew to Kakariko and go through the portal. Doomtaps. Okay, there we go. Moth's down. Doomtap was getting a little sketchy there, but
Nicely done. Crystal number 3 for Doomtap, all tied up again. So Jeddoman is turning down the smith chain for the time being. Nice mushroom. Actually, that's nice and nicely appropriate, because mushrooms tend to grow on stumps, right?
yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, there's a book in Hype Cave. And nothing else of note.
Okay, I mean, that looks reasonably convenient. We can just run that over to Desert Palace pretty soon. Get ourselves another crystal. I've probably been tempted to run over there and do the, or just to check the Bongo tablet on the way, but this is also fine. I think Jeddo's playing the sea quite aggressively.
Yeah, I guess if he ever comes back for the purple chest, he can just do it then. Also, Ether there for Meyer, which we do not have. There's Doomtap's mitts. So far, Doomtap has been doing the same checks as Jeddoman, just a little bit behind, and I'm wondering if at some point he might feel behind because of the time loss in Aga Tower, and maybe do something different.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's that's something that they'll both be feeling right now. Obviously, they both dagger tower, and it may or may not still be required. So
You know, I love that we still don't know that.
yeah, I mean, we're not going to know until we find the hammer. That's the thing that would like kill it. Doomtap is also skipping out on the Smith chain. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, so Doomtap has done Zora and Jeddo has not. And I think other than that, they've done like the exact same checks, with Doomtap just being a few behind in this loop.
I believe you're right. Nice red boomerang there in the desert big chest. And Doomtap is saying no to Bombo's tablet as well.
All right, yeah. The following in the footsteps continues. Oh, okay. Doomtap has gone up the mountain again now.
Okay,
So,
I like this, some actual divergence.
Yeah, this is fine. I mean, like, at the very least, we know that there's a King of Samaria here to be found. That's now available.
Yeah, that's definitely something that would contribute to your decision, I would think.
Yeah, actually makes decent sense here as well, because obviously Doomtap doesn't know the medallion for Maya yet, but if it was to be Quake, which we know it isn't, then grabbing the cane here would just allow you to beat Maya while you're over there as well.
That's also a good point.
So I guess if Ether is over here as well, then Doomtap could just do that.
Alright, just 10 arrows on Landmost, but Jeddoman's picking up crystal number 4 right now, just as his timer gets to 4 4s. Half magic for Doomtap, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a decent find, especially without lamp, because it means that you just have more fire rod shots you can use.
It is Quake, but we don't have the hammer to actually get in there.
No, we don't have the hammer, but we might have the hammer. Because we know for a fact that either the hammer or the lamp is in logic for us in Hera basement. Oh, okay, there's the hammer.
Okay, so Aga was required. Doomtap
Alright.
can breathe.
These two runners, just geniuses. They saw it coming the whole time.
Jeddoman also picked up the Master Sword at Mushroom Turn-In. Jeddoman going for Ether Tablet here. This is interesting.
So I guess Doomtap can just beat Turtle Rock right now, right? Like we've just found, we know we have the medallion now. We've just found the hammer. We picked up Arcane of Samaria.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to do it with the Fighter Sword, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Totally
it's
fine.
It's not ideal, but yeah, half magic helps a little bit.
So Jeddoman, after he gets Samaria, is going to have to make another trip back to the Mire area, like you mentioned. Doomtap will be able to combo Mire and Desert once Ether turns up.
Yeah, unless Ether is at Pyramid Fairy, in which case you have to beat Desert first.
Oh, that would be rude. Alright, Jeddoman is going to be doing a big exhale momentarily.
Oh, Jeddo unfortunately getting knocked in the pit before opening the last chest here, having to go back for that shovel. That could be all important.
So are we 100% sure that the lamp has to be in Hera basement? Because it's pretty cool that we can deduce that just from logic. It's very rare for something that precise to come out of it.
Yeah, I believe it does have to be exactly the lamp now. Yeah, because we had no checks left apart from that, and it had to be the lamp or like a fetch quest leading to lamp, but I'm pretty sure we've found all of those now.
That's true, yes. Oof. Oh, so not only did Jeddo get knocked into the pit, he also, for the second time this seed, failed to hit the wall. Alright, Jeddoman is now into Turtle Rock.
Doomtap showing off a nice little bit of game knowledge there, powering the the pod in the corner of that room in Turtle Rock and getting the fairy. There's a bunny beam under there, and you can powder it without having to pick up the pot.
Kind of funny that both of our runners slightly messed up that door there, getting out of Compass Room.
Yeah, for sure. They both did the exact same thing. Just turned around slightly too soon to get through. Chomps were definitely doing their job today on Jeddo's side, guarding that chest real good.
Right, Doomtap navigates that dark Samaria maze just fine.
Alright, looks like nothing else good showing up in Turtle Rock, so we're still looking for an Ether Medallion and some flippers for Go Mode.
Yes. Right, Doomtap getting the Firehead done perfectly with the hammer.
The Ice Head being a bit more of a problem. Yeah, half magic makes this pretty straightforward though. You can just fire a bunch of fire rod shots if you have to, but yeah, there we go.
Very nicely done. And here's Doomtap's crystal number 4.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Doomtap decides to do next. As we discussed earlier, it would be nice to delay Desert until you can do Maya at the same time, but also Desert is your current beatable crystal, so he might just choose to do it anyway. He also doesn't know the medallion. Like, from his point of view, it could just be Quake and he could just beat it already, so wouldn't be surprised to see that play. So it's going to be Mushroom turning first, though, for that Master Sword.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, actually, the more I think about it, the more I like just going to Desert on Doomtap's side. You wanna know if you need more medallions. If you went somewhere else and then like flippers showed up, you'd want to know that you were in Go mode.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Did he see the medallion?
I don't think so. I think he's going to look after coming out of the shed. Yeah.
So Jeddoman is almost at Trinex. He's going to come out of this a little bit ahead, with our runners still having done almost exactly the same checks. Alright, there we go. Nicely done. Crystal number 5 coming up for Jeddoman.
I think we have a fairy in one of the bottles, right? I was
Yeah.
was a little bit scared there, but I think that would all have been fine. So let's see where Jeddoman goes next. I think you've got to be thinking about like pod pretty hard now. Like obviously we have an implied lamp and we have the hammer now. So that dungeon is full clearable, and it's the green pendant.
Yeah, 5 items in the dungeon plus 1 more off the pendant. And very easy and convenient to turn in right after finishing the dungeon.
Yeah, this might be purple chest first though. Oh, not purple chest. Big bomb. Pyramid fairy. Which is also fine.
Yeah, and you can route this into pod very conveniently.
We're not seeing any bomb dupe shenanigans today.
Jeddoman remembering that you can take this shortcut here, because Ag has been defeated. And Doomtap has picked up crystal number 5. There's Bombos, the one medallion we don't need.
Yeah, wrong one.
Alright, Doomtap's going to find Cane of Burna here. Is he going to bother picking it up?
I guess not. He's already got the cape.
I like how he and Jeddoman both did the same kind of double take there. They took a step into the room and then went nah.
Oh, looks like Doomtap's going to do the shovel, potentially on the way to the same checks that Jeddo's just been doing. If Doomtap does Pyramid Fairy, we might see the bomb dupe. Doomtap has run 100% before, so he'll definitely know the tech, although we're fluting away here, so maybe not.
Okay, this could be Smith Chain or a Ped check, or both. Although, Ped's a little bit of a walk. So the first chest of pod had the big key, meaning we are bow locked, and that bow was flippers locked in Waterfall Fairy, so
Yeah,
pod
that's a good
could
point.
be flippers locked unless the other bow is somewhere out here.
Yeah, even if it is bow locked, like it could still be or flippers locked. It could still we still find ether in here potentially anyway, so it's probably still worth pursuing. Looks like an item already found in pod as well now on the right-hand side, so everything else in the front has to be a small key.
Yeah, that'll save a little bit of time here. Jeddoman heading to the back. And Magic Bat is not the answer. And for the third time, Jeddoman fails to hit a stationary wall with a bomb. Takes a second try there. There's Ether.
Ooh,
Wow.
Okay.
So, again, unless the other bow is somewhere accessible, that means Pod is not going to have the flippers.
Yeah, very true. So yeah, I'd guess we're going to see Doomtap hand in this purple chest and then probably go straight to Maya. Pod shooter room was the big key. Telthar.
Also, this means Ice Palace is entirely dead to us.
Yeah, accurate.
And so is Ped. Yeah. Okay, that's nice information to have. Oh, Doomtap gonna go for the hover here.
Yep, finds the big key for the God Maya, and okay, probably gonna I assume after the fail there, you just back off and carry on. Like, you're not in go mode. There's no like reason to fight over this hover. Just go do some more checks. So Doomtap is going to skip the fire-locked Maya checks for now, and okay, we're going this way now. Okay, that's fine. We've already found the big key and one item, so not much else here to get.
All right. Are we gonna see cutscene chest? Yes. No, we aren't. Which is perfectly fine. I mean, there's other checks.
Right. Telethar, the keeper of the logic here, saying cutscene guaranteed item. I certainly did not know that.
That is very interesting. Because the left side is locked by 3 small keys logically, and if we found the map and compass already, or wait, but yeah, no, there couldn't be a small key on the left side, and I think we did find the map compass big key. I think.
Unsure.
Okay, Telethar says we're correct, and we're just going to believe him. He's an expert. Oh, wow! The flippers are on the green pendant, which means the second bow is out there somewhere.
Right, well that's huge.
That is huge. So Jeddoman needs to do Smith Chain to get Ether.
Yeah,
Doomtap needs to do all of Pod.
Yeah, this is wild. The bad news for Jeddo is the Jeddo's probably going to fall to their Swamp Palace now.
Yes. Now my question is, when Doomtap gets to Pod and finds that big key first chest, is he going to bail? Things have gotten very interesting.
I guess it depends if the other bow shows up somewhere. Like, I don't even know if Doomtap is going back in for cutscene chest here or not. I've really no idea what to do next in Doomtap's spot right now.
Yeah, what does he have? He has Bombos Tablet, Ether Tablet. No one wants to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could combine it with Spike Cave, but still isn't ideal. This is some aggressive water on Jeddoman's side here.
Oh, yeah. Scary. So that second bow can't be in swamp and it can't be in ice because those are flippers locked.
Yep.
So there's not a lot of places that second bow could be hiding. We just haven't found it yet. This is really interesting.
Catfish?
Catfish, good point.
Yeah, or I guess, yeah, Bombo's Tablet, but also not seen from either runner yet, right?
Is it just Bombo's Tablet and Catfish that we haven't seen between either runner?
I'm racking my brains. Oh, the back of Thieves Town.
Oh, none of these are good.
Agreed. I mean, you know, you're 108 into a casual boots and you're not in go mode yet, nothing's going to be good.
Oh, hey, that was Sankheart on Bombo's Tablet. I have not been paying attention to what Jeddo has found in Swamp. I guess the only thing that could matter now is another sword.
Yeah, we know that there's nothing meaningful in here, including that bow.
Doomtap gonna do Big Bomb now, which should take him to Pod unless he wants to do Catfish first.
So we are going to see the bomb dupe from Doomtap here. That looked good. Yeah.
Expertly done. Chat asking about Sankheart. So the Sanctuary Heart container, the one that you normally find in the Sanctuary after rescuing Zelda, gives you a full health refill. Unlike the boss heart containers, which don't, because you get the refill after picking up the prize anyway.
Doomtap's going somewhere. Looks like it's going to be Pod.
Yep.
So this is going to be... the game's going to come down to whether Doomtap decides to pursue Pod still after finding out that it's bow locked or not.
And meanwhile, Jeddoman's next stop might be Ice after this.
Yeah, that's true. It's opened up that possibility. What just happened on Doomtap's side there?
Wait, did he accidentally mirror and lose Kiki?
I think there was a text box. I saw a text box. Did Kiki say something? Did I don't know. I'm confused. He's got enough rupees.
Yeah, if he got hit, I guess. Well, I don't know.
He looked like he was so close to the entrance though. I don't even know what would have hit him up there, but all right. Anyway, we've entered pod. Oh, okay. Apparently it was a mirror. You just get a text box if you try to mirror with Kiki. Okay, good to know.
Doomtap's just entertaining us for style points. All right,
Yeah.
big key, and Doomtap is thinking.
Are we in or are we out?
Thinking, and he's out.
Oh no! I mean, it makes a lot of sense to be out, but unfortunate.
I think the best thing for him is if he goes to Catfish and finds that bow and turns right around.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Doomtap is going to need to find that bow now, because he's hard dodged. I guess he is going to Catfish now, because that's the only reason I think you would walk out of pod area here.
Logic has been taking us for a real ride this seed.
I guess Maya cutscene is also live for that bow, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. That would be absolutely terrible. Jeddoman did get a sword off Argus there, the fabled sword in Swamp, coming true.
Alright, well that one can't be dodged, so guaranteed tempered to beat the seed. Checks. What's wrong with the bow we already have is that it's flipper locked.
Alright, it's not! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it was in Waterfall Fairy, way back at the start of the seed.
So, Meyer cutscene, Back of Thieves. Oh my.
Yeah, Maya cutscene, Back of Thieves, Spike Cave. Have either of them done Spike Cave?
Oh, we haven't seen Spike Cave, you're right. Because they went right to TR and left after that. Okay, well, there are 2 items in Thieves Town, so that makes this the next logical stop for Doomtap. ₹300, 1 of 2 items. And I say this every time someone's using Palette Shuffle, but I love Ice Palace. It looks like the Tower of Summer from Oracle of Seasons.
Yeah, it's pretty good here. There's the last sword.
Nice.
So from Jeddo's point of view, Ped could still be alive, right?
Yes.
Ether theoretically could have been there, so and he's on his way to potentially finishing a second pendant here, so I wouldn't be shocked to see him go Thieves Town into Pedpool next.
Yeah, Thieves Town, Pedpool, and then Smith Chain is right there.
And then you can do the Smith.
Alright, Doomtap does know Ped is dead, so he's just mirroring out.
Yeah.
Abandoning Steve to her fate.
Still haven't found that bow.
This is hilarious. Imagine a bow like this having so much logical implications.
I don't know if I've ever seen a runner in Silver Arrow's Go mode before, but here we are.
Oh my goodness. Ether Tablet, we know this is dead.
Yeah, we know this is dead, but Spike Cave might not be. Which I assume you would do them both there.
Oh, right, yes, this is another sensible play with 2 checks near each other.
I guess also theoretically Hera basement too, but I think both our runners at this point would have figured out the bizarre logical implications that put the lamp there.
Alright, so is the bow going to be here, or is Doomtap going to last location his logically required silver arrows? To answer chat, flippers were on the green pendant turn-in, but Pod was bow-locked, and the bow we have was found in Waterfall Ferry. Is this it? No, it isn't!
Oh no. So Doomtap has to now decide if he wants to play cutscene chest hoping that it's the flippers, or to go to Pod assuming that it's the bow. Okay, he's going to go back to Maya.
I think this makes sense, because if it's 50-50 between Meyer cutscene chest or somewhere in Pod, you want to do the single check first, I suppose. Did Jeddoman not check Bumper Ledge before? I thought he did.
I definitely
Oh no,
thought he
he's
had.
just going this way, okay. Oh wait, this is the light world. He's double-checking Lumberjack, and it is indeed 20 rupees.
Classic palette shuffle.
And Telethar is reminding us in chat that the location of keys and the map and compass forced Meyer cutscene to be an item, but Doomtap did not catch on to that before leaving. The seed would be a great case study for like practicing your logic knowledge. Jeddoman is into Thieves Town, gonna get his 3rd pendant. There it is! So now he knows Pod is not flippers locked, and that's where he has to go. Unfortunately for Doomtap, he does need to full clear Pod and then turn in Green Pendant. Jeddoman just needs to do his ped pull, and then he's going to come back for Smith Chain, but get the Ether right away off the Smiths.
Yeah, then he's going to be able to go mode Maya. We know that it's a God Maya as well.
That's true. We might even see a hover from Jeddo.
Yeah, I'd certainly expect it. Jeddo was, over the course of these couple of seeds, seemed pretty confident in his hovering.
So I'm thinking Jeddoman is going to reach Go mode first, and not by a microscopic amount. He's got a Godmire to do. Doomtap will be able to Go mode Swamp.
Yeah, those are both pretty quick dungeons at that point.
And Doomtap's counting keys, perhaps? And
yeah, I think so. Oh no.
Hmm? Alright, here's blind. Oh, I think Doomtap wanted that extra key because he needs one in the back and then one to get to the boss.
Oh yeah, he might want to route it. Yeah, he might want the extra key here so that he can route. He can like hammer jump here potentially, and then like go through the dark rooms the wrong way and come out the door at the top. That might be the plan. Yeah, it is.
He's gonna need one for Harmless Heckway, and then another one to get to the boss. But there was
there has to be another one over there somewhere. Like...
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. I'm sure.
Yeah, he did the whole front apart from a chest that he knows is a key-locked key. So
Jeddo has the book out, so we're not gonna get a blind ped pull. It looks like.
What a coward.
Yeah, just a piece of heart. Checks out. And he's gonna flute back to 3. Okay, yeah, Doomtap got the 2 small keys he needs.
Yeah, apparently Doomtap hasn't opened the front door either, so...
Or he didn't the first time, but he got the key coming back in from the front.
Oh yeah, he must have opened it at some point. Yeah, because he mirrored out after the... for the basement, of course. Okay.
Right, Doomtap on his way to Helma, and Jeddo is gonna get Ether within the next minute.
Yep. When Doomtap found this Ether medallion about half an hour ago, I thought he'd win the race, and and then the flippers happened, and now we're here.
And Jeddo is getting the Smith item before doing Magic Bat, unlike Doomtap. That's his Ether. He's in Go mode at 123.30-ish. Doomtap is going to get a sword on Argus, but he's not going to get the one in Ice.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jeddo is not going to find the silvers, which were in Meyer cutscene. Bird toss, awesome. Alright, Jeddoman descending into Meyer. Doomtap is fighting Helma. That's Helma down. Nicely done. Another heart container. And Doomtap just needs to go turn that pendant in. Jeddo discovering he has the Godmire here, and he's going to go for the hover. He's past. Oh, no, I think he fell at the same place that Doomtap did.
Yeah, got about halfway.
He's just going to play it safe. And Doomtap at 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 18 seconds is into Go mode. He needs to head to Swamp. Do you think that this difference is still within GT routing? Or the difference is small. Oh, you know what I mean. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah, I think it's maybe slightly larger than that, though Doomtap will save. I mean, depends on how good Jeddo's Ganon fight is, but Doomtap should save about 15 to 20 seconds for having silvers.
You know, this did turn out to be closer than I actually thought it would. Jeddo seems to be having a little bit of trouble here in the dark, but seems to be fine now. Doomtap is into Swamp. Right, Jeddo got his powder ready, and with Gold Sword, oh, he just takes that hit and keeps going.
Who needs powder?
And we do still have that fairy, just in case. That's Beatrice down. And that's crystal number 7 at just shy of 1 hour 27:30 for Jeddoman.
Looks like Doomtap's opening a few extra chests in Swamp in the back here as well to try and find swords, presumably. Unbeknownst to him, he's gonna find one, but it's on the check he had to do anyway.
Alright, we've got people guessing numbers in chat. Where are we going to find that GT big key?
Alright, well I nailed it yesterday in yesterday's race, so I'm going to have to run back lucky number 7.
Sounds good to me. I always pick number 22, but somebody beat me to it this time. As usual, honestly. One silver arrow to finish off Argus. I said 1 hour 27:30 for Jeddoman, so this is almost exactly a minute difference.
Yeah, so it's just about within GT big key routing. It depends on how much of a maniac anyone wants to be with their routes, I guess. Like, I've got to imagine that they both feel behind right now. Like, Jeddo did all the pendants, mostly for no reason.
And Doomtap abandoned Pod to go find a bow and then came right back. Okay, Jeddoman entering GT at 1 hour 29:30.
Oh, there it is.
Oh my goodness! Wow! He's remembering to grab the small key here before heading up.
Alright, so yeah, that's a nice quick big key there. We just need Jeddo just needs to make sure his execution is on point now, and that should be good enough.
Nice arrow drop there from the Mimic. Jeddoman was fine, but having some extra arrows is always nice. Alright, Doomtap entering GT 56 seconds behind Jeddoman, and he's also going to go left and get this big key first check.
Okay, so like, I think this is going to end up being kind of close, but I think Jeddo is still favoured. Like, Doomtap's NMG level execution will definitely help him a bit, as will the Silvers, but I think it will probably just not quite be enough.
Well, either way, I am excited to see how this race ends. Doomtap has silvers, but didn't use them there. And then he remembered. Jeddoman doing a really good job getting through the gauntlet. Oh, doesn't get the one cycle on Lanmo. But does get the second cycle. Meanwhile, Doomtap has entered the gauntlet. Well, if either of our runners are feeling nervous, it's definitely not showing. Their execution is absolutely on point.
Oh, that is not a fire source.
Oops.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, this is...
Oh no!
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah,
have any magic refills available.
Yeah, this is real bad news.
Oh,
Thank you.
is he gonna make it through the
I don't-
door?
I don't think so.
No! Oh no!
Yeah, this is a disaster. I think you've got to backtrack now to the... I don't remember if you grabbed the magic in the post... Lamo 2 room.
I don't remember either. Oh, he's mirroring! Oh no!
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have any other plans, that's really unfortunate.
I never would have thought that would be the thing that happened. Wow. Notably, I think Doomtap did buy a blue potion when he picked up his Master Sword at the potion shop.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. It's a little extra safety.
Alright, here's Moldorm 2 for Doomtap.
Oh, okay. Going for the like the hookshot buffered spin when you've not got a hit in yet is a little bit dangerous for exactly the reason we saw. You get knocked back and you can end up in the pit, but Doomtap stayed out.
Right, Doomtap gonna face off with Aga 2 here.
Doomtap going for the bomb strats there, and by that I mean he wanted to dump his bombs.
Oh, nice! Wait, did the real Aga just lose his fireball there?
Yeah, sometimes it can get despawned.
Nicely done. I think that was a triple-double. And Doomtap is on to Ganon.
You know what the worst part of that thing from Jeddo failing in torches there as well? I think if he had accidentally placed the Samaria block that he placed, he would have had enough magic for an extra fire rod shot.
Oof. The door didn't quite open in time, but Jeddoman does have a fairy. Certainly losing less time than dying outright. And Doomtap is just beating on Ganon with expert, practiced precision. Nice full magic drop there for Jeddoman.
It's just taunting at this point. Doomtap going for and getting a Fire Rod Torch Glitch, and then getting a... Oh, this phase is just... Look at this gaming.
Oh, nicely done. Very nicely done. And Doomtap is going to finish first with an official time of 1 hour 36 minutes and 21 seconds. GG's to him. Jeddoman is going to call it there.
Yeah, not super surprised to see the forfeit there after the way it ended. It's very unfortunate. It was a really good race until that end there.
Yeah, well, we'll never quite know if the silvers were enough to get Doomtap to catch up. Well, we should be joined by our runners in a little bit.
Yeah, looks like Doomtap is joining us here. GG's. It looks like...
Minor technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
I had my mic plugged in the wrong hole.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, GG's and congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Jeddo told me what happened in the race room, that he ran out of magic on Torches 2 or something. 1 or 2.
Yeah, it was Torches 1. It was pretty rough. Like he hadn't switched over to Fire Rod, so accidentally placed a Samaria block in front of a torch, which I think cost him an extra Fire Rod shot, which might have been enough. But then he fired a rod shot up at the pot before picking it up, and kind of unraveled. But I think the race would have been pretty close. I think there was like a little under a minute. Like he had a lead of a little under a minute going into GT, but didn't have silvers, and then like you caught up a little bit on execution as well. So I think it would have been quite tight.
Okay, yeah. I was so I went to pod and I saw that it was bow locked, and I said, "Oh well, the bow that I have was behind the flippers, and I'm looking for the flippers, so I probably shouldn't go in here." But of course, the check that I skipped was the silvers and mire, and I felt so slow going back through all the stuff that I thought that I did a good job skipping.
Yeah, so
I think that's where I lost the majority of my time. Compared, like, he would have won if he hadn't run out of magic, or I'm assuming.
It would have been really close.
Yeah, I guess the GT was an easy big key. Just go up.
Yeah.
I don't know how long the climb takes.
But yeah, like it was interesting. Like you were both got to the point where you were like flippers and ether away from go mode, and then you found a different one each, which kind of like led you on completely different paths at the end of the seed. Like Jeddo,
the logical implications all over the place were really something to try to follow.
Yeah, I think I probably lost time skipping the lamp in Hera. I had a bad time in Aga Tower. I didn't know where the torches were, and I didn't know where my dark maps were, so I just flailed for a while. And I had some difficulties in Skullwoods, and I think a lot of what I did was decent, the routing, until I got to the end, and it kind of fell apart.
Yeah, I liked your route kind of fine, I think, including the pod skip. Like obviously it punished you pretty hard, but I think it was a fine play. Like apparently, which I hadn't realized, but apparently after you'd opened the first chest in left side Maya, you could have known logically that cutscene had to be an item.
I don't know those things. Maybe I
Yeah,
should
me,
learn.
me neither. But
Yeah.
Telethar in chat was dishing out the knowledge.
Yeah, it was only because the map and compass and big key had already turned up, and a small key couldn't have been on left side at that point.
Okay, when you explain it like I'm 5, that actually makes sense. But just think about it, I wouldn't have a clue.
It was really funny to see somebody actually last location their logically required silver arrows. That's something you don't see every day.
I don't even like doing the silvers fight on Ganon. I usually have an advantage if both players don't have the silvers or the tempered sword.
We have also been joined by Jeddoman, GG's. That was
GG's.
an unfortunate end, but it was going to be a really close race. It was really exciting.
Yeah, my nerves just got the better of me. Ah, well.
So I did want to ask you both, when you knew there was one item left in Hera, and it could have been the lamp, making Aga still required, but it could have also been your Dark World access, you both decided not to go get that item.
My mentality with Lamp is I am the exact opposite of Scottish Brave. I don't need that dang thing. I don't want it. It's just an inventory item. Who cares?
Okay, I just didn't realize that it could have been, I guess, the mitts or the hammer. I just assumed it was the lamp because that's what the game likes to do to us. And yeah, I guess I would have found out eventually.
So then, Doom, did you get King Zora?
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
assuming you had to have, because I didn't. So I'm
Yes,
assuming
I
you
did.
had to have then for them to know that was Lamp.
I think I
knew
did it early.
I knew it was either Hera Basement or King Zora, and I was like, I'm not going for it. I don't care. They're
Yeah,
both
I did.
dead to me.
I did the standard stuff, and then after the ice rod, I did the water walk through all that junk and checked King Zora.
Mhm.
Yeah, like other than the Zora check there, like your early games were pretty similar. You did the first few things in a different order, but then like you both decided to go to Aga Tower before Agina's cave, and then both skipped the Hera basement after you got to that point. So that was quite the same. But then yeah, like Doomtap, finding the Ether Medallion sooner obviously like led you to then skip out on Pod because you knew that at that point logically it couldn't have been required yet. But whereas like Jeddo did Pod without either ether or flippers, so then found those flippers, and that led to a full clear of swamp and ice. So you both did different out of the way things.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was wondering why he went in there, but that now that you explain it, that makes a lot of sense. I just assumed that he would have the same bow that I did, but he just didn't have any, so that's even better. Sometimes no knowledge is good.
No, I had the bow from the water walk early.
Oh, okay.
I went after the castle. I save and quit and went and did South Shore first.
Okay.
So then I got that bow and went straight over to Eastern before I even touched Kakariko.
Yeah, I was thinking that I didn't want to look for the flippers behind the bow locked pod because I got the bow from the waterfall fairy, so I did all of the other junk that I left: the ether tablet, the bombos tablet, the spike cave, whatever else.
So much.
I didn't leave that much, but it felt like a lot. I was just looking at the race time room the whole time, just waiting for you to finish.
Yeah. I was starting to do the same around the 1 hour 15 mark. I'm like, okay, I missed something.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Like, no, it was just a dumb seed.
I think it was fine. It seemed like everything that I didn't work out in the end as far as gambles went.
Yeah,
So
that's how I was
I had
starting
to
feel
backtrack
too,
over
like,
everything.
Yep, the only one that I was glad didn't bite me was clearing Aga Tower before having a Moon Pearl or a glove or hammer.
I did it very slowly. I probably lost time compared to just getting the lamp. I didn't know where the torches were, and I used both of the red potions healing because they kept falling in the pits.
Yep, the torches are pretty easy. For the first one in the maze, it's just down, basically a sprite's worth. and then it's
Okay.
the exact opposite at the empty space maze, I call it. It's
Okay.
up about a sprite's worth.
I
And you're just straight over to the left on both of them.
wasted all of my magic immediately, just flailing in the first room, and
Oh no.
I was too stubborn to reset or give up. So
Yep.
Chat has a question for you. What was your favorite move you made for the seed, given the logic that we had?
I checked the uncle chest this time. No, I don't know if I have a solid answer for that. I think in general, the thing that I'm happy that I did was I went to the Death Mountain the second time, kind of. I would say it was early to go get the cane. I wanted to see what the TR medallion was, and I ended up finding the hammer, and I could just clear the dungeon, which I kind of didn't want that to happen, but it worked out. I would have rather had the Master Sword first.
I'm just glad the mountain wasn't completely devoid like it was yesterday. There was nothing on the mountain
No,
yesterday.
it was just a waste of time.
I know that's an easy sub-hour seed if you just skip the mountain.
I mean, of course there was nothing on the mountain yesterday. Yesterday's mountain is still not in logic to this day.
But no, I can't think of any play I did that I was particularly pleased that I made versus not.
Yeah, me neither.
Alright, do you have any final thoughts?
No. Thank you for the restream, and thank you for the commentary. I appreciate it, and I'm sure SpeedGaming does as well, and all the viewers.
Yep, glad we could give another entertaining race.
Oh, it was very entertaining. Thank you for putting on an excellent show.
I always like it when it's close and it's not a
Mhm.
blowout on either side.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm gonna kind of keep the VOD of this race saved somewhere for mentor tournament purposes. I think this is a really good teaching seed.
Oh no.
I would agree to that because there are so many possible path scenarios that you could take in this seed. It's a blanket waiting to be unraveled.
All right. Well, thanks to both of you as well for putting on this race for us. Do remember to give the runners a follow. The links are there in chat. Thanks to our tracker Fishing Boo.
Thank you to my co-commentator, Rob J. Beasley. This was a lot of fun, and I hope I get to work with you again in the future.
Yeah, same. It's been a good time.
And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We hope you had a good time, and there's plenty more tournament action today. Hopefully, we'll see you for some of those.